Hey everyone, what up y'all, how's it going? I am just, well, it kind of looks like I'm doing a little get ready with me, but it's actually freaking 5 p.m. It's been a freaking busy day, it's been a busy week. It has been such a busy week. I have so much to catch y'all up on. I'm trying out these new skin stuff. I actually, oh my gosh, I did the unboxing last vlog. It's this ultra facial cream, and we're gonna put it on, if I can freaking open this. It is storming in Utah so bad. It's been storming freaking this whole summer. It's been so annoying. It makes me worry. Like, what if winter's like, you know when Elsa goes rogue and like freezes the whole town? What if that's what our winter is going to be in Utah? Like, something's wrong with the weather. Something's going on. I hate it. Hopefully this doesn't make me break out. You know that other skin stuff that I've been using lately? Like, I'm gonna pull it out. There it is. I've been using this thing. Broke out. And the only thing I can think to blame it on is this Superfood Air Wet Moisture Cream. And I told y'all it was sus to begin with. It does not have kale in it, I think. It's been making me break out, I swear. I don't think it's my diet. I think that's the problem. I think I'm the victim. We're trying this new cream. Probably gonna do the same thing since I think whenever you do like a new product, it makes you break out. But what can you do? So I was gonna vlog like all of today, and I was actually gonna vlog Friday too, but it's just been so freaking hectic. It's been so hectic. Like, I've had kind of a traumatic week. I've also had kind of a good week. This morning I woke up at 7 a.m., which is unheard of. Actually, it's not. Sometimes I wake up at 7. I woke up at 7 a.m. and my uncles were here. My grandpa was here. We're doing this avocado eye cream. Everyone was here and we set up my pergola in my backyard and we had to build it. We had to drill concrete. I had to go to Home Depot and rent a concrete drill for the first time in my life. My uncle drilled it. I hate drilling. I hate, like, you know, like, it's so intense and I'm always worried I'll mess up and ruin everything. So if someone else has to drill, I did hammer in some of the nails. It's all built. We strung fairy lights like across it. Maybe I'll show y'all it when the backyard's all the way done. But it's gonna be so nice for fall. Like, I'm imagining going outside underneath my pergola and it's got the fairy lights, you know, strung across. Well, not fairy lights. It's more like an Italian barista lights. You know, so that was like 5 hours, maybe more, of just building stuff, setting stuff up, running and finding like a empty dumpster that we could put like all the boxes in because they will not fit in my little trash can. So this is avocado stuff. I've been doing a lot of eye stuff and I think it's worked. Like, look, usually like my eye bag's like puffing, like chunking. I don't know if this stuff works. The other stuff I've been using, the ITK eye cream, has been really good. Like, it really has seen progress, and usually I don't see like progress with my skin. It always kind of looks like one of those texture books you get as a kid. Like, you never know what kind of texture my face is gonna be. Last time I put this on, I got a big old glob right here, and then I sneezed, and it went in my eye and started burning. I have not been to Starbucks today. I didn't work out today, and usually my rule is, like, I only go to Starbucks if I work out, but I am oh, that is empty. But I am feeling can't tell if I rub that in. Like, my eye bags are illuminescent. Let's go to Starbucks. It's a really bad, like, rainstorm. My gosh, my reflection kind of scared me. It's a really bad rainstorm, but we're toughing it out to get a little strawberry acai. Last time I went to Starbucks, I was like, could I get a strawberry acai? And they're like, we're out. If there is some kind of drought, I'll be so upset. Let's go in the car. Oh my goodness. Why do I look like Quasimodo? I swear like the camera angle or something is making it look like I got really bad posture. I tell you right now, my spine, vertical. So the other stuff that's been going on this week, on Thursday, I think it was. It could have been Friday. Like, this week has felt like it's lasted months. I think it was Thursday. I went to a Dominic Fike concert. Honestly, it could be the last concert of my life, even though I have another one I have tickets to. It was fun, like, he was great, but something about concerts just, it's not as fun as it sounds. Like, you have to show up early to even see the artist unless you pay like $500 for VIP. You just wait in line, and the venue that we went to, like, you had to wait outside in the rain, and it was just pouring. Like, it was gusting, it was pouring. I saw lightning striking all around me. I was just wet and soggy, and then Dominic Fike performed, and then I was kind of like, I want to go home. Like, this is not fun. I've been sardine between all these people. People are vaping on me. There was this girl that she was crazy. She was off the rails. But I kind of ate it up. Like, I was like, oh, she is putting on a show. But no one else, like, all my friends were like, she is psychotic. But I was like, she's just being silly goofy. Like, really silly goofy. The whole time during the performance, I'm like, like, is this good? Like, does this sound like how it does on Apple Music? I'm an Apple Music guy. I don't know, I'm just always comparing. I'm like, does this sound like Apple Music? I don't know, like, all concerts, I'm like, I want the person performing to sound like how they do on the recorded thing. But then what's the point of going to a concert if you just want them to sound like how they do on a streaming service, you know? But it was really fun. It was a good concert. He was really, really good. He switched up the music so it didn't really sound like Apple Music, but I ate up like how he switched it up. Like, he was keeping me on my toes. I have like the craziest story. We're gonna get some Starbucks and then I'm gonna go right into it. It involves the police. It involves me. It involves the stair stepper. Get ready. Oh yeah, also while I was at the concert, I was recording stuff to post on my like Snapchat story. During like my favorite song ever, 3 nights, my phone just like ran out of storage, and then I was like going through like my videos, like literally deleting like old vlog footage off my phone just so I could like record 3 nights. A lot of people are like, oh, who even goes back and watches their concert videos? I do all the time. I like start thinking about it and then I'm like, oh, I'll just watch it on my phone. Okay, while we're in the line for Starbucks, I'm gonna tell you a story that's not quite as exciting as the story I am building up to. Once I get my drink, I'm gonna tell you all that story. So Thursday was the concert. Friday, I was just like busy all day, nothing exciting. Thursday concert. Wednesday, I am driving, and then all of a sudden I get an alert about my tire pressure, and I think it's nothing, and then I get like an alert later, and it's dropped like 10 psi, which is pressure per square inch. If you didn't know, maybe that's ppsi. I don't know. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And I texted like my family group chat. I'm like, y'all seeing this? I don't know nothing about cars. I've had let's see, I popped a tire one time running over a piece of metal. It was the metal's fault. And then one time I was driving on like 2 front tires that were like flat and rubbed to the rim. And I was driving on like dirt roads and stuff. Even the time I ran over the metal, I didn't like pull over, since I think that's scary to pull over to the side of the road. I was just like, oh, let's keep driving. And I drove to work and then called my dad. I'm like, the tire's flat. Could I get a Trenta strawberry acai with no water, no ice? So I've driven on flat tires, whatever. I drove to work on like my rims when I blew up my tire running over the metal, just since I didn't want to pull over. I don't know, if something happens to my car, I'm like, I'll tough it out. But this nail thing was just dropping the air pressure. And when I was driving, I would like look, and my car was literally, usually it's like this, it was like this. And so I had to drop it off at the shop, and it was so much money to just get a little pat, but now my car's working, and that was my exciting story for Wednesday. Now it's gonna get real exciting on my story for, oh my goodness. Monday was when things got crazy. Monday changed my life. By the way, if you have not yet subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below what you did this week. If you had like traumatic stuff happen, if you went to a concert, fill me in. Also, let me know if you have a pergola privacy screen and if you like it, since I'm thinking about investing in a pergola privacy screen so my neighbors can't see. I haven't had a cake pop in like months. Okay, so the story you've all been waiting for, quite possibly the title of this video. So there I was at the gym on the stair stepper, stepping away. You know how I do. I think I did some arms that day too. That's rare for me. I'm doing leg day every day. I'm a big leg day fan. I love doing legs. I don't like the arm thing since it kind of ruins your day for the rest of the day. Like legs, if you're sore, you can tough it out, but arms, if you're sore. So that all happens. I have a terrific day at the gym, and then I'm walking out to my car and I see this suspicious looking truck parked right by my van. There's like a little car in between and then my car. And I'm walking, and the truck door, and I'm walking, and the door of the truck is open. And there's a person standing there like talking, and I keep walking, and then I realize he's talking to himself. which is honestly one of my biggest fears ever. When I worked at a restaurant, we had a coworker that would talk to himself. Freaks me out. I'm like, what about yourself is so interesting that you have to talk to yourself about, you know? Even though I'm talking to myself now, I guess, right now, but I'm talking to a camera. But like, if you just talk to yourself like in private, like for a long time, kind of spooky. Oh my gosh, wait, pause. My brother's texting me if I want sloppy joes tomorrow, and I do, and he's about to pass by Walmart. Just texted him. Hopefully the sloppy joes are secured. And so I'm like, what is going on? And then I'm walking to my car, okay? Like walk in and I'm keeping an eye out, and all of a sudden the guy says,
"Hey, could I use your phone?"
He has a phone in his hand. Like he has a phone right here in his hand. I can see it's like it's open. He's on it. And he's like, "Hey, could I use your phone?" And I'm like, "You got a phone right there." Well, that's what I thought, but I didn't, since I try to be respectful, you know. And I'm like, "Sure, you can use my phone." And I'm like shaking because it's arm day, but also shaking because I'm a little scared. And so I hand him my phone, sweating bullets. I'm so worried. I'm like, if this man snatches my phone, my TikTok career is over, my YouTube career is over. I won't know when my backyard furniture arrives that I've been waiting for forever for the backyard. So I hand him the phone, and he takes it, and he's looking at his phone right here and looking on this phone right here for the number. Like he's looking at this phone and then like type in the number, and then he keeps calling and he goes, starts cussing. Types in another phone, cussing again. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. The truck is so badly parked. The door's open. It's running. He's outside of his like truck. What is going on? And he keeps trying. Nothing works. And he says, "Sorry, I don't know what to do. This isn't my truck." And I'm like, wait. What do you mean it's not your truck? I'm thinking this in my mind. I get my phone back. That was the biggest thing I was stressed about. I wasn't like stressed about getting, since honestly, that'd be a good story time. So after I get the phone back, he's about to walk back to the truck, but I am so curious. I'm on the edge of my seat. I want to know what's going on. So I say, "What's going on?" And he's like, "I was with my friends in a car, and then they all bailed, and we got out of the car, and then there was this truck in the middle of the like road, but the owner took off. So I hopped in the truck, and I don't know how to drive a truck. I don't even know how to drive a car. And I'm left here with this truck that's not mine. I don't know how to park it." And he's saying all this stuff, and I'm trying to put the pieces together. I'm like, so you're saying this is not your truck, you don't know whose truck it is, and you don't know how to drive, period. Like, end of story. That's what you're saying? I'm thinking this. I didn't say that. What I really said was, "Oh, like, that sucks. Hope you get it figured out." Then I left. This is all going through my head. And then I actually went to Starbucks that day, and that's the day I found out they were out of strawberry acai. So, traumatizing day. I go to the store, and I'm just processing all of this. I'm like, so it wasn't his truck. He doesn't know whose truck it is, and he doesn't know how to drive the truck. And so I call my mom, and I'm like, "Mom, like, this is what's going on." And she's like, "Honestly, maybe you should call the police. Like, first things first, you don't want someone driving that doesn't know how to drive on the road." And I'm thinking, that's true. But also, I don't want to make a big scene about it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he stole it. I called the non-emergency police line. "Hey, I just got out of the gym. This is what happened." And then the lady's like, "Wrong number." I call like the wrong emergency number which is weird. Why can't they just have like a 411 as the non-emergency number? Instead, you have to call like a specific police station. So I'm talking to the non-emergency police from my area, and she's like, "Oh, so you saw a guy in a truck?" Totally like downplaying it, like me, totally making me feel like I'm being gaslit. And I'm like, "Yeah, but he said he didn't know how to drive, and he said the truck wasn't his, and he didn't know how to park it." Like, I told her the whole story, and she goes, "Wait a second, you're saying the truck's not his?" And I said, "That's what he said. He said he doesn't know whose the truck is." And she says, "Let me connect you to a police officer. He's gonna call you in a bit." So I say, okay. I actually got crumble cookies during this part. Imagine me getting crumble cookies, but also waiting for a phone call from a police officer. Get the cookies, ring, answer the phone. "Police officer!" He's like, "Do you have a description And I say, I actually have a video of the person because I took a video while I was driving away. I went like this. My mom said, maybe don't post this since they're gonna hunt you down. Talking on the phone, and then I say, I got the video, and then he's like, okay, could you text me that video? And I say, sure. I comply. I text him the video, and then I have not heard anything back since. Apparently they don't update you if you solve like the biggest crime of the century, which is really dumb. Honestly, if I'm ever going to report a crime again, I'll be like, well, I'll do it if you'll give me like updates in 24 hours. Because what's the point of like giving all the details if they aren't going to update you later? Like, it's like almost like you tell your friend something and they're like, oh, that reminds me of, never mind, I'll tell you later. Just tell me. Haven't heard anything back since. But I was watching the video that I sent the police officer, and it's literally like the worst point of view of me. Like, my phone's down here and I buckle my seat. Thankfully, I probably got like some points or something, buckling my seat, but it's me like basically like texting and driving with my phone, like showing it. He could have, like, I basically gave him enough evidence to arrest me for texting and driving. Like, I was watching that video, I'm like, I really hope they don't show this in court or something, because I got a double chin, like the camera's right here and I just look dumb. So that's the story of how I may have helped someone steal a truck by giving them my phone and they were calling numbers. The weird thing is though, when I gave him the phone and he was calling the numbers, he called one person in Canada and then 3 people from Oregon. So that was a little bit spooky. That like added to the suspense, but I could have helped him. I don't know. I drove back after I called the police. Truck's gone. Did he drive it? We don't know. I didn't see any crashes around, and he said he didn't know how to drive. He certainly didn't know how to park for sure. Like, it was the worst parking job I've ever seen in my life. I don't know. If I don't post a video within the next 2 weeks, just know it caught up to me. Let's go back home. I'm sweating up a storm. What's up, y'all? Back to the house. Oh, I'm gonna give y'all the smallest sneak peek of my backyard since it's night and the lights are on. That's all you get to see. Backyard tour soon. Also, maybe never. Oh my goodness, wait. So what I'm gonna have for dinner is we went to this really good Mexican restaurant. For lunch, we got a tortilla and then I ate like the whole shell of my smothered burrito that I got. There's the inside of the smothered burrito. I ate the shell. My uncle had a leftover tortilla, and so I'm thinking I'm gonna take this smothered burrito and make a burrito out of it, so it'll be like a burrito of a burrito. I'm gonna put this on a plate and stick it in the microwave. Okay, we got the tortilla, and then I just heated everything in the microwave. Just gonna eat this. I don't want y'all to watch me eat since I'm a chomper. But thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.